human relationship, HR. Now, as a business person, you must understand that though you are selling a product, a service, or whatever it is you are bringing on board, at the end of the day, you are dealing with people who would patronize you. So do not be so concerned or do not be too enveloped in the service or your product that you forget about the human touch. Now, for me, human relations is in two forms. There are those who are part of your team that you work with. You must not forget to treat them like human beings. Don't treat them like a means to an end. You must have a proper or a standardized way that you have created that makes sense to the person you are talking to, as the person you wish to employ, on how you get people employed. You must document what their roles are and what happens part time and all of that. Then also on the flip side, you must also remember that your customers are first human beings before they are your customers. So treat them with the dignity of a human being. Don't just see them as what's the word now? As a way to make money or as a way to get your vision done. Treat people as human beings. Treat them with respect. Be intentional about what you do. Be intentional. Be intentional. Be deliberate.
Okay, now we want to talk about human resource management and well, your customer relationship, basically. I know one of the main reasons a firm can be successful or not is your staff itself. Can you share within your experience how your staff has been able to help in making your business successful?
I have to say that the human resource aspect of every business is probably one of the most challenging parts. I don't find too much stress, I would say, in my operational model till it comes to human resource, and that is because it's very difficult to find staff that are as passionate and as determined as you are to make your business or to help your business succeed. You have to, as a business owner, especially as a small business owner, be as hands-on and intentional as possible with how much you involve yourself in your business, because it's very easy, as you said, your staff have the power to make or break the business. And for us, we have tried to maintain a very stable turnover by retaining the staff that we started with, empowering them through and helping them understand what the vision of the business is, and what that does is it helps them perform a bit better. Also, you need to value your staff and not abuse their abilities, abuse their time, their powers. Sometimes one of the issues that businesses face is they overwork and underpay, and when you do that with people that are not even as determined as you are in your business, then you lose them very easily. And it would be a shame for a small business to lose people of value, because it can set you back, a stage that you think that you may have passed or easily conquered. It can bring you right back just from losing those people that were helping keeping you afloat in the initial stage.
Okay, you mentioned about being hands-on. So, do you think managers are a good idea in your line of business, or have they helped you, or do you currently use one or you don't?
At the moment, we don't have a manager because it's, like I said, it's very difficult to find people that are as visionary as you in terms of where you want your business to go. When we do find the best fit, we will get one. For now, myself and my partners, we try to be as hands-on as we can, present every day, ensuring that your business is under surveillance, ensuring that you are aware of the ins and outs, and of course your customers' experience. We have supervisors, and then of course we have our staff. So when you're starting out, when you're in your beginning stage, your first 2 years, your first 5 years, you cannot leave your business in the vulnerable hands of just anybody. So who you find to assist, to manage, to supervise, to as a staff, no matter what level, is integral.
Okay, like at the beginning, how was your hiring process for you? How did you shape the way you hire people subsequently?
Because I didn't have any experience running a business or being a part of a business in Nigeria before, I had to learn on the job. I started with only one staff. Actually, I started with two staff, but after some time, I ended up with only one. So most of the preparations in my first year of operating at home was done by myself and my staff. Sometimes just me, sometimes just my staff. So it's a very challenging time because it really tests you, your endurance, your determination to make your business succeed. Of course, there's a lot of things that I could have done better if I had known better, and that's where the research part of running a business also comes in handy, and hearing from people who have been there before, because then it helps you avoid certain errors that they made. So I think if I had known a bit better, I would have done my recruitments better, maybe even done it through somebody else. But now we find the process easier because we understand the staff pool better. You don't have to talk too much to know that somebody is a good fit for your business or they're not. And also now we find there's a lot of recruitment agencies that can also assist whenever you need staff, no matter what field you're in. So
Okay. Do you carry out like trainings for them?
yes, we carry out trainings every time we have a new member of the team. We train on the job. Because we run 7 days a week, we can't dedicate days to just training and shutting down. So we teach on the job, which we find that practical learning, when they make errors and they see the impact of their errors, it instills the model and the routine better than if we were just to tell you and then to take a step back and expect you to just practicalize it on a different day. So learning on the job, it's a faster teacher because you can just you learn and you adopt and you immediately practice it and see the effects of it.
Do you have room for getting feedback from your staff? Maybe opportunities you ask them, maybe during a staff meeting.
So what we do is we do a staff meeting a month. Every month we do one staff meeting, and we also ask for reports from staff in terms of what customers demand for, what customers are feedbacking, what they would like to see more of, what they would like to see less of, and of course anything that we can do to ensure that they have a good dining experience with us. So the staff are very important in this regard because they are the ones that have the first-hand experience with customers. They're the ones that will tell you, okay, we have more people asking for this, and we have people saying that they don't enjoy this, which helps you adjust accordingly.
Okay. Do you like cover yourself legally in terms of, I don't know if contracts are involved in between you and your staff, or you're just okay, you have an agreement with them? I just want to.
I think you need to get as much information from your staff as possible. You need to know their medical history. If not their history, you need to at least know what their current medical situation is. That's just for the safety of your other staff and of course the business and them handling food and whatnot. You have to be aware of their previous places of employment. You have to have their emergency contact information and their references. So when you have all of these, I think a contract per se is not particularly necessary for a small business, because as you're starting out, you just need information about who you have. But as far as a contract is concerned, in reality, it doesn't stop your staff from running away. And you, because of the tediousness of suing and going to court, you wouldn't go for just one person, especially if they have such a minor role in the organization. However, as your company grows, it's very important for you to have to bind staff contractually by stating their rules and regulations, roles and responsibilities, whatever that you want to offer them in terms of
Like
what their rights are
yeah.
and whatnot, and their fees and whatnot. But for now, when you're starting out in your business, you need to just know the basis of, okay, what is the average of what people in this line of work are paid? What are they legally? What are they, legally entitled to? Because you don't want to abuse staff. If the law says that they're entitled to certain days off, then you should be able to give them that. You shouldn't abuse your power in that regard. And just covering the basics basically. But as the company grows, you have to also grow the manner in which you recruit and retain. So the contracts later on would be very important.
Thank you very much.